When I joined the server where killing people gives you hearts, I knew that I'll be a fresh target as I'll be powerless against server sweats who have been playing this SMP for weeks. So I knew I had to make alliances real quick, and luckily, I did. Even before I joined, I was asked by a player named Atlas to help him take down Shadow, a player that had been destroying spawn within the past couple of weeks. I told him to wait, as I wanted Shadow's perspective on this, and also, I had seen Shadow destroy previous servers by spawning withers, and I just didn't want to be a part of that. So when I joined the SMP for the first time, I was greeted by Thierry, one of the only people I would 100% trust during my time on the server, as I quickly realized that everyone else either loved or hated Shadow.
Right now, Shadow is the main pair in Flame Frags destroying spawn, and I'm the Prince M.
I didn't want anything to do with this petty war, and because Thierry also didn't care,
way worse than Prince M. One of the most neutral players in the server.
I decided to ally with her, so we decided to not care together. Also, the fact that she gave me an Elytra, Emerald, and a base for me to get fully geared also helped. Anyway, this base Thierry showed me to actually belonged to a player on Shadow's team, and because I had quote-unquote associated myself with the Shadow haters, Shadow decided to begin following me. So what do you know, the instant Thierry got off, I was ambushed by Shadow.
Honage, I'm not here to kill you, drop a heart. Drop a heart. Nope, deafen on your call, deafen on your call, deafen on your call, drop off. Drop a heart, drop a heart, drop a heart, drop a heart. I know you're with them. Who are you calling? Who'd you call? Who'd you just call? Who'd you just call? Drop a heart, drop a heart, drop a heart. Drop a heart. I don't want to kill your player. Drop a heart. No.
Dog, please.
Drop a heart now. Drop a heart now.
I mean like...
You have 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds. 5.
Okay.
4.
Let's talk about
3.
Let's talk about
2.
Wait.
1.
Really want to kill a new player?
You're associated with them.
I'm not associated with them.
Experiment 227. There is no mercy.
What's Experiment 227?
You'll find out soon. Drop a heart. Drop a heart. Drop a heart. You don't need it. If you're not going to be involved, you don't need it. You don't need it. Trust me. Just drop a heart.
I intend to like just
3. I'm not waiting any longer. 2. 1. 0. Sorry.
Wait, shut. What are you doing here? Dog, what are you doing here? Shadow left me alone after that, but I knew that if I kept coming back to the base, Shadow would keep killing me, so I decided to make an investment. Instead of Shadow killing me whenever he wanted, I decided to buy my way out of his kill list by paying him 2 hearts. Well, Honage, why did you have to pay Shadow in hearts? Wasn't there a way to pay Shadow without subtracting from your health count? Well, number 1, Shadow was the best PvPer on the entire server, and number 2, I just wanted to be left alone with these cringeous wars, and by buying protection and neutrality from the strongest player, I basically granted myself a form of temporary immortality. So after the fiasco that was day 1, I took a couple of days to nurture myself up to health, like giving myself fully enchanted gear and begin to formulate a plan. However, my plan required me to acquire a teammate, and at the moment, I had no friends. On the server, of course. But then I remembered Thierry. Now the reason why Thierry was perfect for my plan was because she was a neutral party, like I said before, and also didn't care about this back and forth war going on over spawn, which meant she would be perfect to help me set off the gargantuan orbital cannon I wanted to set off on top of spawn. Unfortunately, Thierry had the one thing I really hoped that she didn't have, and that was a conscience. That and she actually cared about the well-being of spawn, relationship with friends, and anything that really made her non-manipulable. When I brought up the plan to her, she didn't like it and said her plan was basically to make friends and survive on the SMP as one happy family. I was having any of this kumbaya shit, so I left her alone to begin grinding redstone for the orbital cannon myself. I mean, I never got to building it, but it kept me busy and active on the server. And it was one of those days when a player named Tackle asked if I could set traps against Shadow. I hesitatingly said yes because I didn't want to be a part of this war. So as a middle finger against Tackle and apparently Shadow as well, I blew up the traps myself. Obviously, Shadow wasn't that happy with me and sent one of his teammates to kill me. Okay, I may have lied to Shadow SMP man because apparently he didn't. Now before I play these couple of clips, I'm warning you that there's actual lore coming, okay? Good. Here we go. After learning of my association with Shadow, B-Man decided to ask me to lure a player named Lucian, a member of the Shadow heading team, to the base, for B-Man and another teammate Faded to kill him. After telling Lucian B-Man was holding me hostage, Lucian started to head towards the base I was at. Lucian never actually entered as he realized that there were 2 people guarding the portal menacingly and only came when those people logged out. He came through the portal, supposedly saving me, and asked me for 3 hearts to supposedly take on the 2v1. He promised to give them back. I never got them back, and as I was supposed to be on both sides, I agreed, so long as I got some resistance potions. By the end of this, I had gone from 7 hearts to 3. This wouldn't bother me though, as I continued to grind for the orbital cannon as my rage for the server continued to grow. However, I made a fatal mistake that was coming to spawn where I was jumped by a player named Kingsman, leaving me at 2 hearts. Now the story of how I lost my second heart was kind of funny. You see, I had a lot of stone from that base Thierry showed me that was just lying there, so I decided to make some projects at spawn, such as a giant building in the center of spawn I called Capital Tower, which I was told to tear down my shadow. So I got to destroying the tower and then logged out to eat some food, to come back to the entire structure just destroyed, leaving me to fall to my death. Now keep in mind I was gone for about an hour, and this building was absolutely huge. I was down 1 heart. Anyways, after that hilarious death, I was stuck at 1 heart when Tackle wanted to talk to me. It had been since the failed trap that we had actually talked, and Tackle wanted me to explain everything. Now I didn't really explain anything, just mainly yapped about manipulation and tried to roleplay my way out of it. This didn't work, so he ended the meeting by killing me on PvP Legacy. So this meant that I wasn't on good terms with either team, including the neutral player, Thierry. So when I logged on Penumbra, I just intended to go back to the base and hide there. However, an Invis player greeted me, and as I began following him, I began suspecting it was Tackle, and I was right. Tackle explained that he was in a war with Shadow over spawn and blamed me for losing, and so he banned me. Now I know I probably should be all boo-hoo, but the majority of my time on the server was spent grinding redstone and listening to Moist Critical.
He's pulling his cock out!
I wasn't too attached to the server. Yeah, goodbye. Subscribe.